This video features the Kent Carers Emergency Card Scheme. From the 1st of December 2020, the way that the Kent Carers Emergency Card Scheme works has changed. For more information about those changes, visit carersek.org.uk/carers. It's recommended that as a carer, you have an emergency plan and that you carry the Kent Carers Emergency Card. Sometimes life can be unpredictable. We never really know what's around the corner, and whilst most days can go according to our expectations, there will always be times when events happen that are beyond our control. When you're caring for someone, it is essential to have the peace of mind that if an emergency were to happen, you have a plan, and if necessary, replacement care can be sorted out quickly and with minimum fuss. For many, this may simply involve contacting a family member, friend or neighbour who is willing to cover in an emergency. But what if you're suddenly taken ill and sent to hospital without being able to contact your backup support, for example? Having a plan in place can help ease your worries if you're not able to care for the person you look after at any point in the future. With this in mind, we advise all carers to create a written emergency plan, both for yourself and for the person you look after. Here are some details to add to your emergency plan. The name, address and any other contact details of the person you look after. Who yourself and the person you look after would like to be contacted in an emergency. This might include friends, family or other professionals, with full contact details of how to get hold of them at any time of day. Details of any medication the person you look after is taking. Details of any ongoing treatment they need. And any other essential information that the person reading your emergency plan will need to know about the person you care for and their living environment. You will also need to consider where to keep your emergency plan so that others can access it when they need to. Your emergency plan will typically be a short set of instructions and information that can be written on a small piece of paper and kept somewhere safe. Many people keep this with the person they care for, usually in the fridge in a container that is clearly labelled. This could be kept in the same place as any medication. You might also like to have more than one copy, for example one for yourself to be kept on your person, one for the person you care for, and one for a nominated person who will look after the person you care for in an emergency. Some carers wear a wristband with the words "Alert, I'm a carer," so if they're involved in an event that renders them unconscious, the emergency services know that someone else is reliant upon them caring for another person and will take appropriate action. Or you could keep something in your wallet or purse that shows people that you're a carer and provides key information that will help someone to provide support to the person you care for. There is an emergency carer card scheme available that will help with this. We can introduce you to the Emergency Carer Card Scheme, which has been set up for carers to provide peace of mind in the event of an unexpected emergency. We'll provide you with an emergency plan template to complete and will issue you with a Kent Carers Emergency Card. Your plans are then held by the scheme, which provides a 24-hour response service. As a carer, you will carry the card with you, and this will have a contact telephone number and a unique identification number to avoid any of your personal details appearing on the card. In the event of an emergency, you or someone with you will call the scheme. An operator will look up your emergency plan and make arrangements for replacement care. This could be contacting friends or family or putting in professional help. Your emergency plan will have already been shared with them, so they'll know the individual requirements of the person you care for, such as medication. Here are some questions you can work through to help you assess your readiness for an emergency. Do you have a household emergency plan? Have you discussed your plan with family and friends? Have you completed a personal emergency contact list? Have you prepared a checklist for an emergency, a grab bag, or packed it ready to go? Do you have in case of emergency contacts in your phone, wallet or purse? Do you have an emergency friend unlikely to be affected by the same emergency who can keep family and friends informed? Do you have a wind-up or battery-operated portable radio? Do you have working smoke alarms at home? Do you have adequate content and buildings insurance? And do you have copies of important documents stored somewhere other than at home? Here are some more questions you can work through to help you assess your readiness for emergency. Do you have a written list of your valuables plus photographs or videos of them? Have you taken a basic first aid course? Have you checked if you're in a flood risk area? Have you thought about arrangements for pets if you need to leave your home? Have you identified possible exit routes from every room in your home? Have you put your emergency plan somewhere safe and easy to find, e.g. a fridge or with medication? And do you have a Kent Emergency Carers Card? We're happy to report that UK Power Networks, who cover the South East region including Kent, provide a registration scheme where you can add your details to their Priority Services Register in order to gain free support services detailed below. You can register here, www.ukpowernetworks.co.uk/power-cut/priority-services-register. You can receive extra support if you rely on medical equipment, if you have refrigerated medicines, if you have a serious or chronic illness, if you have a disability, if you or someone you care for is living with dementia, if you are of pensionable age, if you have children under 5 in your household, and if you need extra support for a short time period, e.g. if you're recovering from a medical treatment. The help that you can expect to get from UK Power Networks during a power cut is as follows. A priority number that you can call 24 hours a day, a dedicated team who will contact you to keep you updated during a power cut, tailored support if needed such as home visits, hot meals, advice and keeping your friends and relatives updated. In certain scenarios, you may also be offered a free hotel overnight and transport to the hotel. Knowing that you've arranged help and support from family and friends is reassuring. However, it's also good practice to gain the involvement of your local council in case informal arrangements fall through. One way to do this is through a carer's needs assessment for yourself. We can provide this assessment if you've never had one, or if you'd like an up-to-date one, for example if any circumstances have changed. Every carer who has an assessment will be asked about emergencies and offered help to plan for them. Get in touch with us at support@carersek.org.uk or call us on 0300 302 0061 so that we can undertake an assessment of your needs and provide support. Carers Support East Kent is a charity that provides carers with the information and support they need. Call us on 0300 302 0061 or email us at support@carersek.org.uk so that we can discuss your needs. Go to our website carersek.org.uk for more information, fact sheets and videos. Carers have kindly shared their stories with us too, and you can also find these on our website. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. And you're welcome to come to one of our drop-ins or groups.